So after getting a tour of the real XB-1 cockpit with the chief test pilot, Geppetto, if you haven't seen the previous video, go check that out. It'll make more sense. It was time to hop into the official Boom Supersonic simulator and take it for a spin.
If you have like software specific questions or something, Jason Regenecker.
Okay, cool.
He makes the magic work in here. This is his. We call this the you see JPS. It's the Jason positioning system.
Okay, clever.
So that was the tool that he built to help me get everything lined up.
Awesome.
And actually fly it.
Very cool.
So for the cockpit, like I said, like you just saw XB-1's cockpit, so you see it's basically the same thing.
1-to-1 scale.
Yeah, obviously not everything is quite the same. Like we don't have this. This is just a 3D printed display. Okay. Same with this one.
Gotcha.
But everything else is the same. Like it's the same switches, same layout. The flight controls, like the stick and the throttles, feel the same.
Cool.
And I'll let you fly it here in a little bit. But yeah, so just pretty simple cockpit. The engineers put quite a bit of thought into like making this thing as easy to fly as possible, which is quite the feat because it's not an easy to fly. So like ECS stuff, electrical, hydraulics, fuel transfer, and then this is our primary display. Jason wrote all the software for this display.
Wow.
And then these are just off-the-shelf Avidynes. They're kind of a backup, but this is my primary.
Gotcha.
Over there is our stability augmentation system, and then like an automatic fuel system. So try to make the stick force get this like the airplane respond the same per stick force across a wide range of airspeeds.
Gotcha.
So that's how we did that. And then throttles one for each engine.
Gotcha. Perfect.
So you want to fly it?
I would love to.
All right.
Let's do it.
2,000 years later.
But yeah, pretty standard setup with airspeed, altitude, and then like AOA here, Mach number, and then we're referencing GPS altitude on this flight, so he added that. That was this was the only flight that I had GPS altitude because normally I don't care about GPS altitude. Our trim indications here, so you're trimmed, ready for takeoff, and then whenever you're ready, so I just hold the brakes, bring the throttles up to about 85%, make sure you get a good response out of those, release the brakes all the way to mill, and you can let go of the brakes, and then into max.
Do I pull these?
You don't need to pull those, just push through it. There you go.
Gotcha. Wow, yeah, you cannot see much of it. Even like with no AOA, you can't see much of anything.
Yeah, so at 120, I actually throttle back to min afterburner, so just a little bit, and then 150, you can rotate. There you go, nice. It's easy to over-rotate this.
Yeah,
and,
I can feel that.
A nice job not doing that. So when you're ready, you can take put the landing gear up, and then the gear speed is 225. So to pitch for like 20 degrees nose up. Yeah, and that'll keep it below 225. Now the landing gear are up, so now there's really no speed limit anymore.
Awesome.
So best climb speed is 350.
Okay.
So I'll pitch over for 350, and then you can kind of go wherever you want. If you want to see where I went, then turn right for about 150 degrees.
Okay.
So what do you think of the like the stick forces?
It's crazy. It's wild.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to focus so much, it's hard to think about it at the same time.
Yeah, the forces I think they're a bit heavier. Like but
it's definitely, you have to actually think about pushing it.
Yeah, that was kind of on purpose. It looks like a fighter, but it's not a fighter.
Yeah.
Right. We kind of fly this a little bit more like an airliner, just a really, really fast, really powerful airliner.
Yeah. How much were you in the sim before your first flight?
So much, man.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Especially for this one. This one was difficult to do, like get lined up on the run-in heading and make everything work out with the timing and everything. So probably for this flight, I probably spent 20 hours practicing.
Wow. You said 150 degrees?
Yeah, so you want to roll out right about there. You can see that's there's Mojave. That's where you just took off.
Very cool.
And then Edwards is off the nose. Oh, sorry, I meant 150 degrees of turn. So if you flow like 060, you'll be able to kind of see Edwards.
Very cool. Oh, that's it right there, isn't it?
Yep, there it is.
With their like desert runways.
Yeah, Yeah, it's pretty cool. I got to land on those once.
Really?
Not in this thing.
Yeah, of course.
I was at test pilot school, Navy test pilot school.
Awesome.
Pretty cool landing on the runway, and then
I can imagine
the lake bed, and then also like flying the space shuttle profile.
Yeah, I bet. Is there any trim in this or no?
Yeah. You got a 3-axis trim, so pitch and roll are there. Yeah, sorry, you've been flying around.
Yeah, I've been pushing
trim.
on it like really hard. Yeah.
And then if you rudder looks good. We don't have a ball, but we got a side slip indicator down there. But yaw trim is on the panel down there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry, I could have told you.
I was like, ugh! Pushing against it the whole time. I was like, how do you do this for so long?
Yeah, it's heavy.
We're already at 22,000. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think you got a little bit more on the throttles too if you want to go all the way to max. Yeah, so for my profile today, I was mil power up to 25,000.
Okay.
And then at 25,000, I went max. And then at 350 knots at max power, it climbs like 10,000 feet per minute.
Wow.
So you see you're still accelerating. And then once you hit 350, like try to capture 350.
Gotcha.
And you'll watch your VSI 6, 7.
It's
8.
just keep going.
You're just a rocket ship at this point.
That is crazy.
There you are, supersonic there. That jump in the airspeed and the altitude like that is a real thing.
Yeah, that I was like, what the heck? I just saw the numbers change really quick.
Yeah, so as that shock wave goes over the static ports, you get a bit of an
gotcha.
like a split between the GPS and the barometric.
Yeah, very cool.
So 1.09 today. I think we saw 1.17.
Have you ever just gone into a dive in the sim and just see how fast it'll go?
I actually haven't done that.
Can we?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, feel it out. Like you're not gonna break it. So there, now you've gone faster than I did in the
1.2.
jet.
And what's the targeted speed for the Overture?
1.7.
Gotcha. Wow. 1.3. Do you know what all this is running off of?
X-plane.
Okay, cool. Do you think as far as flight characteristics, it's just about right?
Yeah, I don't know about right here. We had no intention of being at 18,000 feet. That's way more.
Mach 1.5.
Yeah. Now you'll see, like, now that you're
so
low,
you can
see it kind of. Yeah, the flight controls they don't really like this anymore. This is past where she was designed to go. It's just a ton of dynamic pressure back there.
Yeah. I think we would be dead by now. But.
You want to set up for landing?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I can just fast forward.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, this is. Okay.
And then you can put the landing gear down. Yeah, landing gear down. Throttles are in a pretty good place. Yeah, right about there. So a couple things you'll be able to find the runway. You're gonna need like a ton of nose down trim. For some reason, this IC set always has a trim way nose up. So a ton of nose down trim, and then we fly. We reference angle of attack on approach. So you got an E bracket over there. So keep the flight path marker like inside the E bracket, and you'll be good.
Sounds good.
Ready?
Let's do it.
There we go.
There we go. Trim down, trim down, trim down.
There you go. And now it's just pitch for AOA and power for glide slope. So you're a little bit slow.
What speed do you typically land
12
at?
degrees AOA.
Okay. We need more power then.
Yeah, so quite a bit more nose down trim will help you out. Yeah, like hold it for like 2 more seconds. There, that should be good.
Okay.
Yeah, looking good there. And then I fly a bit flat in this. I fly a 2-degree glide slope actually.
Okay.
Looking real good. I set you up heavy. It's more gas than you probably need. So that's why approach speed is 190.
Gotcha.
Today I was 167
on
final. About 50 feet here. 30, 20. Yeah, sorry. My was off a
little rough there.
Little difficult looking from the side. Yeah, that was a nice smooth landing. Got a nice job on that.
Thank you. That was incredibly cool.
Yeah, it's a bit of a handful, huh?
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Throw in a little crosswind and it can be.
Yeah, I bet.
You want to dial up the difficulty or?
Yeah, go
All
for
right,
it.
Cool. Yeah.
Whatever you want.
I'll give you a little bit of turbulence.
Okay.
Then I'll have you turn the dampers off.
Sounds good. Oh yeah, this is so much different already. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, the turbulence is like entirely roll.
Yeah,
So
this is wild.
It's weird. Yeah.
Back on center here. Goodness gracious.
Here you go. Pull the throttles back. Oh yeah,
Oh.
crushed it. Nice job.
Oh,
man.
I don't know about that.
Oh no, that was a good landing.
Oh, goodness gracious. Stressful.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
that's why I normally just fly with the dampers on.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier. Huh?
Oh, have you ever flown with them off like in real fight?
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be terrifying.
That's
Oh
cool.
my goodness.
What else do you want to see?
Anything you have that you think is interesting, I'm willing to take a shot
those
at.
Those are the cool things about this airplane. Like
Yeah.
landing it is cool, and then supersonic.
Yeah.
Like, getting her as fast as she'll go. I think those are the cool things.
Goodness gracious.
But yeah, this is.
Well, I'm fine with
this is
that.
Your
That
time,
was-
man. Like what else?
No, I'm fine. That
Yeah.
was incredible.
Good.
Really.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for helping me and walking me through it because that would have been bad without that. That was hard.
that's hard. Yeah,
Goodness
yeah.
gracious. man.
I dialed the difficulty is dialed up to 11.
Yeah.
With that off
Yeah.
and a little bit of turbulence.
Goodness gracious.
It's almost undoable.
Yeah, yeah. That's what when I first started, I was like, oh, how? There's no way I'm getting this on the ground.
Yeah, that's why we have those.
Yeah.
So.
Well, very cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
That was an
yeah.
incredible experience. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we got something for you for
Oh.
making the trip out from Dallas. So this was in the
Thank
jet
you.
on for supersonic flight. So
Oh my
that
gosh.
supersonic.
Incredible. The shockwaves too.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
really.
man.
It's
Yeah,
a
real
pleasure
pleasure to
meeting
meet
you.
you, yeah.
It really was. And congrats on everything. And your job is incredible. Probably the coolest job I think anyone could ever have. So that's very cool.
Yeah, thanks, man. I think so too. I love this job. I love the team. It's just been a dream.
I bet. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put you on freeze so we stop running over jobs.
Okay. Sounds good. That was so cool.
Yeah.
That was so cool.